Hi, this is Ernie. I'm that guy who had $6 in his checking account to now having millions of dollars. Some of you guys have reached out after seeing my options video where I'm making tens of thousands of dollars every week and said, I don't know anything about investing. I don't even know how to buy a stock. Or I don't have that kind of money to do what you do, or I only have very little money to invest. So where do I start? So this video is to show you how to start investing with small amount of money so that you can watch your money grow. And also, a lot of you guys are asking questions like, how do you know which stocks to pick? That work has already done for you. Hundreds of people, specialists, like PhDs, finance MBAs, they picked stocks for you to invest, so you don't even have to worry about that. So let's start with one of my baby accounts at SoFi because I really like the platform. A lot of people use Robinhood, but they are promoting gambling, so I'm going to stick with SoFi. I can show you, I can make another video using Robinhood one of these days, but let's stick with SoFi. This is my SoFi account on a website, and as you can see, within 1 month, my money grew 10%. Yes, 10% within 1 month. If you put it into savings account, maybe you'll get, 0.3% in interest. I'm not saying that this is not risky, right? More risk you take, more reward you're going to get. But if you put most of your money in VOO, there's a very good chance that you're going to get 10 to 12% in return. And how do I get this type of return? Mainly because I did IPOs, which I'm going to explain to you in a little bit. So if you want your hard-earned money to grow, investing is definitely something you should consider. So what is this VOO that I'm referring to? So I'm going to show you exactly how to look for it. So sorry for the shaky screen. If you go up here, there's a search box. And all you have to do is type in VOO. And it's going to show you that it's a Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. ETF is like or it's a fund that has 500 stocks in it. Top 500 stocks that you want to buy. When you click on this, you're going to realize that this fund has grown almost 100% in the last 5 years. If you put that into savings account, you're not going to get this type of growth. And of course, it's risky, right? Stock market is riskier than invest or savings account. Yeah, money grew, fell down, and then money grew. And then, but eventually, and then this is the liberation day. It fell down, but it eventually goes up. On average, it goes up 10 to 12% a year. Don't look at it, don't be disappointed, don't be discouraged or scared when the price goes down, because you got to look at long term, right? 20, 30-year long term. And what's in this company? What's in this ETF or this fund? Well-known companies like Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Meta. AVGO is not Avago, it's like Broadcom, right? Google, Class A shares, AC shares, Berkshire Hathaway, Tesla. These are amazing companies. They already picked for you. So when you invest in this particular fund, you are buying shares of all these companies that has done extremely well over time. No fund managers has beaten the performance of VEO year after year. And on top of that, their expense ratio, incredibly low. Here's the expense ratio, 0.03%. That's one of the lowest in the industry. Meaning if you spend $100 in investment, they charge you 3 cents as a fee to manage this fund. That's how little they charge. Compared to this, a lot of you guys are asking, hey, what about that? This seems to be cheaper, so can I just invest? Look, over 5 years, it didn't grow as much, right? The other one grew 100%. This one, half of that. Not only that, let me show you the expense ratio. 0.06%, yes, twice as much as VOO. And this is why I always tell people to invest in VOO. So how do I buy? You click buy. Or if you want to set up recurring purchases, like you want to buy every week or every other week or every month. SoFi doesn't give you an option to buy every day, but you could do every week. And all you have to do is just click on it and set it up. And it's incredibly simple. So let's click on recurring purchases. It asks you, is it every week, every 2 weeks, every month? And when it's every week, when do you want to buy it? Do you want to buy on Monday? So you get to pick the day when you think you're going to have a little bit of extra savings or fund. And then you pick weekly. And then it asks you, how much money do you want to put every week? If you put in $25 a week, that's $100 a month over 45 years. That's going to be $1 million for you. So you don't even have to spend a lot of money. And you might say, I don't even have $25 a week. So that's why I always make videos about changing your lifestyle so that you can find a couple dollars a week. So maybe it's $10 a week that you can invest if it's not $25 a week. And then you could type 25 and then click next. Sorry, that's my checking account number, but yeah, how do you buy? How do you do it? How often do you do it? And then you confirm, and then you're done. You don't even have to look at this account anymore. Not only that, they give you so much opportunity, a lot of content to learn about investing. They also have IPO. And the beauty of this is if you go to my profile and click on SoFi link, they give you free $25. Yes, they give you free $25 worth of stocks. So you already got $25 head start to invest and start building your portfolio so that you'll be able to eventually do what I do. And unlike other platforms, if you click on IPO, you're going to have access to coolest IPOs. Klarna, Via, Gemini. I don't think I'm going to do Gemini, just like I mentioned in another video. But these are some of the IPOs that could potentially double your money in a matter of a couple days. As you can see, it's incredibly simple to do. Incredibly simple. There's no reason why you should not invest. And I'm here to help you. A lot of people said, oh, Ernie, this guy is going to sell courses. I don't have any courses. I started in November. I've never wanted to create courses and charge you money. I don't have any subscriptions where you need to pay me money to look at my videos. Nothing. Why am I doing this? Because I wish I had somebody like me growing up who could actually help me. And I had people here and there, and I had to get an internship at one of the financial companies just so that I can learn how to do this. So I'm giving this to you for free. Everything is completely free so that you can learn to invest and achieve your financial freedom and potentially give your middle finger to your 9-to-5 job and just relax and enjoy life. That's why I am here. So don't be discouraged. And here's a book. You can get this from the library. This is one of the most popular books, How to Invest $50 to $5,000. This actually talks about things like VOO, how easy it is to set up brokerage account and invest. So if you're like, Ernie, this guy talks too fast, I can understand him, at least go get a library, go to the library, get a free copy of this book. You could read this. This is a relatively thin book. You could read this in less than a week so that you can learn how to invest. Not just investing, but this actually helps you how to come up with $50 and then how to come up with $100 and $500, $1,000 so that you can eventually get to $5,000. And remember, when you get to $5,000, you can do what I do and generate 1% every week to pay for your bills or reinvest so that you can accelerate compounding. Everything is in this book, and I'm here to help you as well. So if you leave me a comment, I'll respond to you within 24 hours. And of course, don't forget to like, repost, and tell your friends so that you guys can do this together. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon.